Good morning, welcome to Bars and Bells. My name's Lauren.
And I am Ian.
And I'm just going to move the screen down a bit.
Excellent.
Welcome to our class. It's a lovely morning.
Yes, it is. And which class is this, Lauren?
It's our Restore and Recharge class.
And what do we do at Restore and Recharge, Lauren?
We restore and we recharge.
Restore.
We move our body in nice ways to feel mobile, like such. This feels really good.
Loosey-goose in those hips. That does feel
We just make things better for the rest of the day.
Oof.
That's what we do.
That sounds good.
So I hope you've had a lovely couple hours as the sun rose this morning. We're going to start on our back with our breath and then do some interesting, just some variations on the usual. Come on down.
Building to that windmill today. That windmill hinge is a fun activity we're building towards here.
This is true.
Okay, on our backs.
So first, our breath. I'd like you to just take, at your own pace, about 5 in and exhales through your nose, both in and out through your nose, with your hands on your belly. If you'd like a little extra feedback, you could put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And while you do these couple breaths, just as we're getting started, I want you to think about which hand is moving. And the right answer is your belly hand is moving up and down.
But it's my left hand.
Your belly hand? Your belly hand should be moving up and down. Your chest hand should not be moving. One more round at your own pace, and then we're going to get into our 5-second box breath. Starting here, we're going to take a 5-second inhale. Here we go. Inhale for 5. Hold your breath for 5. Exhale for 5. Hold your breath for 5. Inhale for 5. Hold for 5. Exhale for 5. And hold for 5 to finish up. 2, 1. In and out. So I enjoyed a nice run this morning. And sometimes when I get tired on my run, I just try to think about my breathing and trying to breathe in and out of my belly. So filling that breath, filling that belly, and exhaling. Try that as you go for a walk or as you garden. See if you can continuously breathe into your belly, or as you sit at your computer, breathe into that belly instead of that upper chest. All right, we're still lying on our back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor. A light hamstring warm up. Just bringing one knee or leg in towards your chest and then gently extending the leg. And just be nice on it here. This is your first time probably doing this today, and we'll just bend and switch legs. Just dynamically switching legs here for a couple. And switch. And as you do this, what does your foot do? Does it point? Does it flex? When you point your foot, is it easier to straighten your leg more? A couple more of these, about 3, 2, 1. Switch one last time. Extend one leg out on the floor. Bring the other knee in towards over the hip. Grip it with both hands here on the top of the knee. Head should still be resting on the floor. If it's not, put a pillow under your head. With both hands on your hip, try to relax your hip flexor. With both hands on your knee. Try to relax your hip flexor. So that's that crease where I'm pointing to right here, where your hip is all crunched. Relax in there. Take your hands and make your knee draw a circle, or make your hip technically draw a circle here. So you're just moving your leg around in its socket in a nice circle, and then switching directions. Nice circle, trying to relax that hip flexor. Now, pull that knee towards you a little bit. Start creating tension, meaning you're going to try to keep that knee there as you let go with your hands. So hold that knee where it is, And then gently let go with your hands and see if you can keep it there for 3, 2, and then let it go on the floor. Switch sides. Other leg comes in, grips the top of the knee, draws some nice circles in that hip. I feel some butt stretch. I try to let that hip flexor go so it's not getting crunchy in there. Switching directions. Now again, pull that knee a bit towards you, flex the foot, create some tension, get ready to let go, and try to leave it where it is. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Return that to the floor, go back to the first leg again. Was that hard keeping the knee there?
I felt a nice little work in my hip holster.
We'll do similar, we'll grab that knee. We'll this time just gently pull it across the body a little bit. So as I pull it across my midline, it's my knee of that leg is almost ending up over my hip of the other leg. My shoulders are on the ground, so I'm not reefing my leg across my body. I'm just gently pulling it over, maybe rocking the baby a little bit with it, forward and back. Oh, my friends had some babies, and I can't meet them. It's so sad. Back up to center. Sorry, that just reminded me of babies. Pull that knee a little bit towards you more. Get ready to hold it and let go. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Hang on to your knee and then gently let it go.
Oh, I thought you were going to make us do that again.
Well, I was for a second and then I didn't. Grip the knees again. Pull it over a little bit. Rock it. Check it out. Shoulders should be down. I have both. My butt's a little bit off the floor of the leg that I'm pulling over, but not fully. Like my cheek is still a bit on the floor. I'm not rolled over. Now pull that knee back to center. Pull it a little bit closer to chest, maybe a little further than last time. Get ready to let go and hold. 3, 2, grip hand, grip knee, sorry, and then gently let go. So if you think about it, that's the same exercise we sometimes do from standing, where we do our active hip flexion. All right, we have 1 or 2 more things down here. Oh, this I thought would be nice. We'll gently bring one knee in again. We're going to let it fall a little bit across our body again, about the same distance as the last drill, sorry, and then slowly extend at the knee. Oh. Now try to pull your back of your foot towards your shin gently. Mine doesn't want to go quite yet. Bend your knee, return it to center, put it on the floor. Other knee comes in, falls a little bit across, shoulders down, heads down. Gently extend at the knee, play with the foot a bit. 3, 2, bend knee, pull to center, extend. One more time each leg. Bend, cross a little bit, extend at the knee. Now try to pull that foot towards your shin. That's going to be harder. Now point your foot. Now see if you can pull one more time. Bend your knee, cross through center, extend. Last one, other side. Knee to center, falls over, gently straightens. Play with your ankle, dorsiflex foot, pointed foot, flexed foot. Bend the knee, pull it to center, place it down. Is that nice?
Yeah, I always think of Prague. I think of that Prague protocol. Prague protocol.
Let's do our blades here, and then we'll get back to our lower body and do quick ankles. Ian, do you want to blade us here?
With your knees bent, chin tuck, light fists or knife edges of fingertips are okay too. Keep your elbows on the floor and protract or push rounding the shoulder blades away from the floor. For 5 repetitions, alternate the protraction with our retraction as you pull the shoulder blades together on the floor. Keep the tension between the shoulder blades as you drive from the serratus or the armpit muscles into shoulder rounding. Retract, pull together. Check in with the space between your back, avoiding rib flares. Keep your shoulders together. push into protraction, retraction. One more time, driving into protraction, retraction,
Pull your blades together.
and relax.
Oh, it's hard to not arch my low back when I
The
retract here.
rib flare, yep, call yourself out on that rib flare like Lauren said here. We did the forward back direction, and now with the hands in the same position, shrug the shoulders as to lift up, and from again, those armpit muscles drive down. Repeat. Shrug, drive down. Chin tucks, rib connections, shrug up, drive down. Repeat one last repetition of a shrug up and a drive down.
It's very nice. Quick ankles, and then we'll get up to our next position. Taking that leg towards you, grabbing the back of the knee gently. Let's do our ankle circles efficiently here. Full point of the foot. You know I like to go clockwise first. Start drawing that clockwise circle at the ankle. Nice and controlled. I have my hands around my knee, so I know that if I'm pretending and faking my motion from my knee, I'll feel that. I'm drawing around to come up towards that noon o'clock. There. Now I'm going to draw my counterclockwise circle. Again, scraping out all the edges of it. Great.
I could do these in heavy rotation all day.
Pull your foot back towards your shin. Straighten your knee a little bit more. Let's cramp it to close it. Saying hello to your hamstrings that we'll use in your deadlifts later today. 3, 2, all the way closed. Tell that knee it's okay, and then relax. Same thing other side. Knee comes up, grabs behind the knee or behind the leg, ankle circles. Point, clockwise. Start drawing your circle around. Quiet toes, Lauren.
It's my pinky toe I have to talk to the most.
Full point, noon, switching directions. This is good. All the way around. Ending up back at that noon o'clock. Pulling the foot towards your shin. Trying to straighten the knee. One more time, hamstring bend, hamstring bend. Cramp, 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 full close. 3, 2, and relax. Very nice. Guess what? We have to move. Not far though, just one next level. We're gonna come up, well, save those for later, Ian.
Well, I prepped it for later.
Prepped it, okay. We're gonna come to our hip flexor lunge.
Excellent. Hip flexor lunges, standing or kneeling. Get a pad under that knee if you need something a little bit softer underneath. Hydraulic styles, hike a hip on the one side and then pull it down. Hike and pull, hike and pull. Next, we'll talk about that tuck under of the hip. So scoop the hips forward, tilt the tail back, tuck the tailbone under, and then to the back. Maintain nice center posture and pull your legs together. And from this position, try to pull this leg off the floor for 10 seconds, 9, 8. Try to pull this leg up off the floor for 3, 2. Coast that tension away.
Well, that felt like something.
Reset. Come back to that same position, and one final time here. Try to pull this leg off the ground, which might mean the front leg is pressing down and this back leg is pulling up for 3 and 2 and relax. Something you can't see from that angle is the foot. Where is your foot? Avoid a sickled foot. Keep pulling to center. And switch. Same thing.
Switch.
On the other side. Hydraulic styles are those hip hikes going this way.
Hope it's just my shirt.
Hike a hip, pull down.
Looked all twisted there.
Hike a hip, pull down, tuck a hip or extend our hips, tilt the tailbone back, tuck it under, tilts and tucks. Find our level position. And again, for 10 seconds starting now, pull the back leg off the ground by pushing the front leg down into the ground for 3, 2, relax.
Oh.
You're bound to change shapes if you relax that tension. Educate that strong position with our tension for one more time as we try to pull that bottom leg off the ground by pushing down in the front foot. And the toe tension, ankle tension could be quite high for 2, 1, and relax. Return underneath and switch your legs out front. I'd like to talk about the windmill. The windmill is a part of the get up as well. From the lunge, open up to that side or second position. The windmill component will work from standing today, mimics this movement as well. Chop the hip like Lauren always tells us to. Add a rotation. Now hinge on that hip, pushing your bum back there. Place a hand on the floor, cramp up your glutes, and bring your hips through as you get tall.
Where can my upper body go?
It will unrotate. It kind of comes back to center. I'm just trying to figure out if I face this way, you'll see my bum go back, I think, which gives you a nice indication of what we're going for. So, lunge positions out to the side, chop the hip, add our rotation, and commit to this movement where this hip is going to go over there. We'd find the floor and bring ourselves through, including the upper body rotation. Last repetition, chop and rotate. Find the floor with a full hand. Hang out for a second. Push the hips through. Bring them back to square or center. And can we, as an extra challenge, yeah, Lauren.
I did it,
yeah,
so
do that.
you get bonus marks.
And the same thing on the other side, and we'll be off our knees here.
Dee, 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 dee.
Square lunge, opening up in that hip. Tall chop, rotation, and hinge, pushing the hip over here and bringing the hip through to tall. Twice more, chop, rotation, hinge. Both hand placements are great. Feel your bum. Be proud across your chest, wherever that is, to the tall. And the last time, rotation, hinge, find the floor, extend through upper body center, leg center, and underneath. And relax.
Great.
Ooh, the high plank. The high plank.
Yeah.
So for one set, let's set up our plank's tension that's evident in our swing.
Yeah, you do that.
And in life. Oh, you're not going to join
Well,
me?
I was just going to get the dowel.
Okay. Form first. Lauren's right here. Form
For
first.
refinement technique. So tucking our toes or from our knees. Hands are under our shoulders. Hands are gripping the floor. Head is neutral. We're getting that tension up now. 10 seconds. Punch in the stomach, it's tight. Punch in the butt, it's tight. Punch in the lats, they bounce.
You're hitting me. You're not punching me.
It's gentle. 3, 2, easy off. Let's do that one more time. Don't go too far. Take a second.
Avoid child's pose. Keep the spine in
Get that breath
extension.
in and out your nose. Ready? 3, 2, we're back up. Light 3, 2, easy off. Bibbity bobbity boo.
And since we're down here, we're going to perform 2 get-ups. Up, down, and then we'll have to get up to the standing position one last time.
I meant 3, but
Let's follow, okay.
I'll come back down.
Let's just follow Lauren.
Let's do our left arm.
One get-up at a time.
The likelihood is we always do our right arm first, except for you lefties. So left arm up, right leg on the floor, right leg out. Use that hip extension, pull on your elbow. Find your hand. A lift, a sweep. Oh, look where we are.
That windmill.
Hand leaves the floor, front foot moves, up together, which is that lunge where we push the floor away. Leg you can touch, step back lunge, keeping your bowl of punch. Open, chop, rotate, lift, sweep, elbow, back, controlled. Throw that bell to the right arm.
Switch it up.
Right side, we're only gonna go up here. Use your hip extension, push, roll, pull. Find your hand. Lift, sweep. Hand leaves floor, hips drive through. Front foot moves. Up. Pull your bell down.
Chuck it.
Chuck it. Okay, getting back into our deadlifts today.
Deadlift hinges.
So get out that 100-pound kettlebell you have in your corner there.
Yep. So last week I did this, and I'll do the same.
That was a joke.
I grabbed my wooden sticks, or in our case, our exercise dowels, and as I hinged on my hips, we're maintaining shins in vertical, shoulders over tops of the knees, over tops of the feet, avoiding being here, because then we'll fall forward, not good on our back, and let's follow along with Lauren here.
We're gonna mix our body weight deadlifts with our push-up positions again today. Feet on either side of your object. Again, if you don't have a 100-pound kettlebell below you, use a couple books or use your mid-shins. That's perfectly fine. Feet a little wider than foot width or hip width apart. Rock around, get your stance. Take your hands, chop your hips, keeping your spine nice and long. There's a rod through your spine from your tailbone to your head. Don't break it. Once you're in that nice hinge position, check it out. Make sure your shins are vertical. If you have something to grip onto it, pack your shoulders, lift, don't lift it, pretend it's 500 pounds, load it up, 3, 2, let go, up without. Let's do it again. Chop hips. You're out in the garden. You're gonna lift your mulch bag. You grip it, you pack it, you inhale, brace, up without it. You basically fling it across the garden because you're so strong. Do it again. Hinge. Grip, pack, inhale, brace, preload, up, without. One last time. Chop. Hamstrings where your load, glutes where your load, pack shoulders, grip feet, mulch bag, up. Great. To your push-up position.
Let's use our get up. Let's get that get up going.
Our get up? We're getting to a push-up though.
Get up to the push-up.
Okay, I'll watch you.
Set up a lunge. Do it. Set up a lunge. Open up. Hey, I'm efficient. Let's just get into our push-ups position from here. Lengthen out. Set up your high plank. 10 seconds of tension. And this way we get Lauren to do it with us, okay? So that's why we got to get it down here. Okay, here we go. High plank.
Or top of your push-up position.
Tension on. Pull together for 10, 9, 8. And breathing. And core tensing, and knees down soft. Could we find that middle position of your push-up now and do 1 repetition of a push-up from high to middle to back up? From high to your mid station and come right back up. And relax.
Well, I didn't do it, I was watching.
I'll do one more time. From your high planks position, approach your safe point of return, mid-station, press up, knees down, extend through, get back to, say, our lunge, and just like that, get up.
If you have an object you would like to lift, that's a reasonable load for you, do so. If you don't, let's get back to our imaginary deadlift. I'm gonna still imagine I don't need to lift this right now. Chop hips. Grip, pack, inhale, brace, up without, chop, grip, pack, inhale, brace, up without. Do it again. This is preparing you up to lift anything. 2 more, chop. This could be your bag of water softener salt. Last one, this could be your groceries. Last set, inhale, brace, preload, up without. Great.
Really felt my energy being driven into the floor on that set of repetitions there. Really nice and heavy. Switch your side if you can remember which that was, and do our lunge or the get up phase to our high plank and our modified positions for the push-up after that. Whatever. It's a tenant. We know there's other people
I thought
in the
our
building.
door was open.
Drop into a lunge. Lunge position, drop down. And as I'm doing this, that's my second, same side.
Yeah.
Open up. Hinge on that hip like a windmill, pushing your bum back, find the floor. Set up hands, tension on the ground, high planks position for 10 seconds. Cramp up tension for 9, 8. Name a body part, Lauren, you're squeezing. Back and forth,
My
go.
butt.
My hands, fingertips.
My abs.
My elbows are straight.
My kneecaps.
My shoulders are down.
3.
And relax. Whew.
And my kneecaps and my quads.
So for 1 or 2 repetitions, can we find that same tops position and get to mid-station for 2 as a maximum? High plank position.
Or from your knees.
Cramp up. Pull to your safe. And press.
That's basically a push-up.
Where can you get back to your mid-station? Hold for a second. Press back up. Gentle knees. Hands extend through with the hips. Step and stand.
All right, we're going to change our double leg deadlift to a single leg deadlift, working on your balance and stability here. I'm short, but I'm not that short. Okay, I still have my bell, so I'm going to line up with one foot slightly beside it and the leg that's going back directly in front of it. Again, it's still a hip hinge. Chop your hips, reach straight back. Either have that toe guided out on the floor behind you. You're nice and long. Pull your hips through, drive tall. Hinge, reach long. You could lift that back leg if you'd like. Preload, up without. Repeat that 2 more times. Hip hinge. Grip your bell, pack your shoulder, load it, up without. 1 more time. What do I mean by load it? I mean, don't be a floppy moppy. Use all your muscles with tension to come up with control. Switch legs. Floppy moppy. You know what I mean. Chop hips. Reach back. Get long. Opposite of floppy mop. And up. Tall. 3 more. Hinge. Shin is still vertical. Spine is still long. Shoulders are square to the floor. Use your foot and your arch to grip. Knee should be tracking that index toe or so, making sure that it's not falling in of all things. 3, 2, and up. Back to our push-ups.
Last set, I think, here. I got to switch that leg. I think it's this one. So I'm going to drop into my lunge position. Whoop. Open up to the side, hinge on those hips and find the floor. 2 repetitions of your push-up. No high plank this time, but establish your high planks or tops position and into your safest, lowest push-up for 1 at a time. 3, 2, high planks position, prepare, slow to your safe, low, up, press to the top, repeat. Core brace, pull yourself low, up, press, gentle knees down. Shake it out. Return to your lunge position here, up to stand. Windmill time. Windmill time. Do you have a heavy object? It's not necessarily a kettlebell, that heavy object you're using for your deadlift, stacks of books, little cushions, a little target is a nice thing to have for this exercise here. Can you stand right over top of your bell or your stack of books? Take a single foot and put it parallel with the handle so that stack of books or the bell is in the instep of your foot. With the other leg, take a step out. Oh, just to the side there. This leg here now, Lauren's foot is pointing out here. And I'd recommend that from the hip, she starts pushing her foot towards this direction.
45 degrees.
45 degrees. So take a look at your foot and your stance. One foot should be parallel with this kettlebell handle or pointing that way. And then a toe is kind of on that 45-degree angle here. Relax, reset, same thing on the other side. Line up with the arch of your foot or the instep of an ankle close to this object. Take a step away.
Also noticing your heels are on the same line. So
Or just about.
Okay.
Yep.
So this should be a nice straight line from your heels to your heels.
Take a look at that. One foot again, parallel with the handle pointing that way, and the other hip foot 45 degrees off to the side. Relax. Switch to the original leg. Inside foot, get your stance. From this position, we're looking a little bit on that diagonal. Chop the hips, keep your back leg straight, and try to bring your left shoulder, in my case here, towards this knee. Stand up to tall. Let's look at Lauren's right leg, the leg in the front, and it's going to stay slightly bent. The left leg will stay very stiff at the knee as we hinge, and Lauren pushes her butt back that way to get towards our windmill position and cramp up to tall. Repeat one last time. Add our rotation, hinge on the hip. Our hips are going to this back corner over here. Cramp up to tall, pivot on the toes to return to center, relax, and reset. Object to the instep, 45 degrees away on the other side. The leg that's near the object or Lauren's left will stay bent. The other leg will stay straight. As we hinge, pushing energy through the hip over this direction, and to tall. Repeat twice more. Subtle bend in the left knee for Lauren. Stiff right leg on the back. And up to tall. Repeat one last time. Adding a rotation. Stiff back leg. Cramp up tension. To tall. Reset feet to center. And relax.
Okay, we're gonna groove press. So pick up your heavy kettlebell, put it in your rack position, get ready to press it. We're going to press it heavy, easy on the down. 100 pounds, get ready, 3, 2, tight, up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's overhead, hold it, lighten the load, pull it down with control. Okay, 100 pounds back in your hand, rev it up, hup, press it, 5, 4, 3, 2, all the way overhead, lighten, set, pull it down. Oh, sorry, it was supposed to be light on the way down. I got distracted. Switch arms. Heavy bell in the other arm now, pack shoulder, brace abs, 5-second up, pressing through the ceiling, 4, 3, 2, all the way overhead, light, easy down. One more time, tight to press, and then light down.
Work on those grooves. That second place or the progression for the windmill is to place the hand overhead. We'll work on that on another day. Let's come back for the last time in our windmill and set up. Instep towards the object, heels in about that straight line, turned about 45 degrees. Chop on those hips. This time, have a straight arm, look to touch your object down below if you didn't before. Hold for a second or two. Shift your weight over your toe.
That's not where we want
Shift your
to be.
weight the other way.
That's where we want
That's
to be.
where you want to be, and extend through. Let's repeat that same little hinge or transfer of weight for twice more. Chop the hip, find low, shift weight over the front leg, pull or hinge to the back, keeping a nice bent knee in the front, and drive to tall. Repeat. Chop hip, soft knee in the front, hinge straight down, transfer weight, pull it back to a more optimal secure position, and drive through to tall. Switch to feet. Foot here, 45 degrees, chop a hip, hinge and rotate to touch our object, transfer weight forward, bending the knee ankle, pull yourself back, and drive the hip through. We really hope you feel that work on the back leg. Chop, hinge, little weight transfer, then pull back, hinging on the hip, driving through to tall. Last one of the day. Chop, hinge, little weight transfer, and then pull the hip to the back and extend to tall. And reset.
Back to our groove press. This time, we'll easy up, pull down. Get your 100-pound bell out, grip it. It's light on the up, defying gravity. Now, reach for the ceiling. Ear comes to shoulder. Sorry, shoulder comes to your ear. Pull your shoulder down first, keeping your elbow straight. Now take your 100-pound bell and slowly pull it down through your lat into your rack position. Pause. Whew. It's light again on the way up. It's filled with helium. Helium's gone. Reach for the ceiling. Pull your shoulder down. Pull that bell down. Now it's lead. Control it down. Control it down. 3, 2, and now you can chuck it. Switch hands. Light on the up. Helium up. HE. Reach the ceiling. Hide your ears. Pull your shoulders down. Keep your elbows straight. PB. Lead on the way down. Pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it down. 3, 2, 1. HE on the up. Nice. Look at it's actually kind of floating up.
Float it up.
Reach for the ceiling.
Grip it down.
Hide your ear. Show your ear, sorry. Lead on the way down. PB. Pull. 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 And slowly relax.
PB for personal best? I know for lead. I understand
For lead.
But for personal best, you don't need a heavy load to be your personal best, being strong through the body. One last drill, Lauren. What do you think? Seated, standing?
I'm going to do it standing, but you can do
Standing.
whatever you want.
Let's do it standing.
All right.
Leg lifts.
Leg
Lauren.
lifts. Leg lifts.
Balance aids as
Yes,
needed.
balance aids as
Sure.
it'll stay here so we can be in center. Thank you. Okay. We're going to take our outside leg and point it to the front. Stay tall on this inside leg. Don't ever get schlumpy or floppy moppy in this leg. Tall. 1 inch. Don't worry, there's lots more to go. 1 inch, lift that off the floor. Keep it nice and straight. Keep that pulled in its socket. For 3, your knee should be straight. 2, your toes are pointed. 1, soft touchdown. Maybe that's as high as it goes. Continue there. If it can go another couple inches, let's go to level number 2. Squeeze glute, lift. Level number 2 of 4, hold. 3, 2, knee is straight. 1, tap down. Level number 3 of 4, straight knee into its socket. Stay tall. Hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, soft down. I might have been a little eager. We'll see if level 4 goes higher. Level 4, last hold. Ready? Up. 4, 3, 2. I didn't say
I know.
1. Pull underneath you.
Just had to do that.
Okay, 4 levels on the other leg.
Oof.
Tall on the, well, now it's my outside leg, but tall on that leg. Point to the front. Level 1 inch. Lift. Hold. Knees stay straight.
Lauren cued this hip compression earlier. We're really thinking about pulling into this hip
Down.
socket.
Up, couple more inches. Lift. So my hips are still in line here. If I was reaching out of that socket, I'd be forward. 2, 1, down. Level 3 of 4. Up. 5, 4, 3, 2, down. Level 4. Here we go. Up. Hold. You know my count is going to be slow. Hold it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Down. Pull underneath you. One note about that exercise, it's actually kind of cool what Ian did. If you stand with your back against a wall or close to it, you won't be able to lean back. So oftentimes we get people to lift their legs and they're like, yeah, look it, I can lift it so high. Yeah, no, you can't. That was a lie. So stay tall when you do this exercise and lift. We should probably just do it one more time to practice, okay? Level 4, only once each side. Point to the front, tall. Last hold, I promise. 8-second real count. Ready, set, lift, hold. 8, 7, check in. Are you still upright? 5, is your bottom knee straight? 3, 2, is your top knee straight? Lift, place, underneath. Yeah, legs are heavy, I know. Point to the front. Last 8-second hold. Lift. Bottom leg is straight. Top leg is straight. 4, 3, 2, lift it again. Place it down. Pull it underneath.
I wish I owned that. We'll own that the next time.
That was
Not
very
today.
nice.
Not today. Not today.
You might have felt some work here from that.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I
from
do.
That ground up,
And
I
here
feel that
and
for
here.
sure.
Oh, so great to have everyone. Thank you for saying thanks.
Yes.
So it was nice seeing you today. Make sure you like. I see a like there. That's nice. Do more. Like it. Subscribe it.
Share it.
Thank you.
Thank you for following along this morning at our
I wrote that backwards.
restore and recharge practice. Sometimes we recharge and restore, and other days we tend to
Just
restore and
depends.
recharge. So thank you for joining today's practice. And we have many other practice sessions even later today. If you want to come back for handstands at 4:30 or beginner kettlebells and strength skills at 5. You're more than welcome to join that and share with any new beginners who are inquiring about what you're up to online. I'm Ian.
Lauren.
We're online with Bars and Bells, where we train simple, stay strong, and build skills to feel good.
To feel
so
great.
Thank you for helping us feel good with our practice. We hope you enjoy your day.
Enjoy it. It's beautiful.
Subscribe away and have a good day.
Thanks for coming.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, 5 likes.